the throat.
When you said that, young
And I'm
man,
so
no
happy
one
that you
on
guys
this
are.
platform.
Yeah, I'm laughing every day. Oh my God,
So this is the host.
This is the host.
This the host.
Knowing that all you leftist
Brandon.
losers are unemployed.
Hey, yo, just a second, because it's the host. Hey man, this the host. I'm checking in with y'all, making sure everything good. I'm trying to let the conversation flow.
Monologue 4 hours straight.
Mental breakdown right now.
Yeah, like bro was
Like
having
the young man just didn't even know what he was talking about.
Good. I was about to ask if he mod power.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that everything was good.
No, it was not okay.
I'm not gonna lie. While bro was talking, I was ready to break out my violin because like I didn't know when he was gonna stop.
Not your violin.
Like, because it was starting to get sad. I was really
I'm so sorry that you've been in charge this whole time, and like now you have to even the level, like level the playing field, and now
like. I was sad a whole bunch.
I'm really lost.
Amaga, when you say your words, enunciate with diction so we can understand what you are saying.
Stop it. Okay, I gave you a follow. You're really funny. Did you just say with diction?
Okay.
You said enunciate.
I need you to use your tongue when you're speaking. Because all I heard was Arkansas this and Arkansas that and this, that, and the third. And I didn't really know what you were saying, but I also didn't care at the same time.
Also, stop it, Jay. Let him talk.
Well, Miss Bree, may I ask you a question, please?
Of course.
Can you explain to me why I keep hearing these? Okay, so if we're saying that the Caucasians are 60% of the population of the United States, why would the Caucasians not be the number one in everything that they're talking about? Just saying numbers
they
don't
are.
lie, right?
Yeah, it's called a per capita. It's called a per capita kind of I think that's where we're going because obviously when you make a statement that, by the way, like 14% of the population is, what do you say that does like this percent of?
It's 13%. Okay, well, the common lie they try to say is 13% of the population, 50% of the crime, which is not the whole stat. The whole stat is 13% of the population, 50% of arrest, not convictions. You can get arrested for anything.
Right. And who gets convicted more often?
More often is actually is YT people if you want to talk. Because the thing is, even if you do take out per capita, you just do raw numbers. We're only 13%, right?
Oh, okay. You're talking about non-that. Okay.
If you do raw numbers, black people still lead exoneration rates across the country.
Actually, that's a really good point you made. So they lead in exoneration rates, which means that they
We lead an exoneration rate over 50%.
So difficult. Yeah, it means like you need to have like DNA that like exonerates you, right?
Those are only the major cases we know about. We can't even talk about those Republican towns that don't report their records and have these secret courts. And the moment again,
It's like not just one or two, the whole police department. And I'm from Mississippi and I am a Reconstruction Republican. And I don't think that any harm to any human being is a good action, but you cannot forget about things that the human being did while they were alive. Just say. I don't think celebrating the downfall of this man was appropriate, but I also don't feel that acting like he never said clickbait into things that were very questionable. Yes, I am.
I agree.
This man was just out here, he was just spewing rhetoric, and then he would say things, and when they got debunked, he still literally kept saying the same thing. Like literally, even if we talk about the George Floyd situation, he literally kept pushing the narrative.
And I don't like the fact that they want to call him a debater. He's an antagonist.
He's not a debater.
He sat underneath a tent that said, "Prove me wrong." It didn't say anything about open debates, freedom of speech.
You know what's crazy? The first debate that he actually did is when he went to Cambridge University and he got dog walked. He got literally dog walked by someone that's educated and know what they're talking about when we're talking about political landscapes. That's why he went to goddamn college campuses with 19, 18-year-old and 20-year-old children that don't really know the real world and sat there and talked to them about the real world.
Tbone, I'm so glad you're doing this, Tom. I'm so glad you're hosting this live because this is the conversation that needs to be had about this person because...
Nah, he got slimed. Just forget about it already.
If we're going to talk about a master political debater, name one politician or political expert he debated.
No.
Exactly. You can't name one.
Like, okay, other than Brett, other than the fact I'm not sure where your political stance is, if you don't mind telling us, like...
I'm a clear-cut independent because there's fucked upness on both sides.
I can feel that about you. I mean him. And Brett. Because Brett. Yeah, like, Brett, what are you? Like, what do you consider yourself?
I consider myself a better human being than Charlie Kirk.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And you know what really kills me about the far right when it comes to Charlie Kirk? He was such a man of God. I don't remember him being in one church.
Was he?
I don't remember seeing him in one pulpit or one church.
I wouldn't go as far as call him a man of God.
No, he's being sarcastic.
I'm just trying to figure out what church was he in? What pulpit was he in? I just don't remember.
All he needed was a mustache.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I mean, he shaved, but like, I don't know. I never seen him in a mustache before.
Y'all talking about a man of God. You can't even name that man home church.
But do you think that they're pushing this story because of all the, in my opinion, important, like in things that would affect us in real life, like the NATO meeting that happened on Friday? No one is even like aware or even speaking of that.
It's called a psyop, honey.
Yeah. Well, they're pushing this story for two reasons. One, it's a distraction. And then two, he's a friend of the administration. You always gonna go hard for your homeboy.
Jesus.
That's just the simple fact.
Yeah, but he got slimed anyway, so he's gone. It don't matter. What matters...
But I mean, do we have to be like so? I mean, I just don't like when.
Oh, you...
I think that anybody should be making jokes about.
I'm not even gonna get into the videos of his wife.
You know how many
that was crazy.
People like lose their life every day. Like, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, I know. My brother said that too. He's like, listen, I'm not, and can I be honest about how I felt like for a minute? So I felt like, okay, when I heard about it, listen, I don't have any proximity to this person. I've never met him as a human being, as a person. What I thought was, I hate to say this, my first thought was this, that at least he's not going to be around spreading fucking hate anymore.
Yeah, but what I
don't mean that I wanted him to be done the way that he was.
What I found extremely amusing and ironic is that not only with this discussion that they were having was super ironic.
Gang violence.
Hold on, let me finish. I'll land it. So not only the this months before that he supported live executions. So, I mean, I isn't that like just poetic justice?
He went out the same way he portrayed it, literally.
Yeah, dude, like that's so cool. Like
public and sponsored.
That's kind of epic, if you ask me. Like
the thing is, somebody messed up. Somebody should have ran past with a Coca-Cola shirt or a Coca-Cola can because he said it should have been sponsored by Coke.
Yeah, I mean. Coca-Cola, it doesn't matter. A Nazi's a Nazi. Once a Nazi, you're always a Nazi. So.
Nazi, everyone, F1. You know what TikTok Shop's great about? Yeah. Makeup sponges. There are makeup sponges.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Then when his wife's press conference, that shit was so cringy.
You know she's already getting boned by some black guy.
Jesus.
What did Bridget say?
Actually,
she's probably already like moved on already with some other guy.
All right,
did you see actually, that black guy though?
You know what? You know what's really crazy? You know, we're quick to call this political violence. He could have owed somebody money. It could have been gang violence. We don't know.
We don't know. But can I also say, why did she low-key threaten the entire world when it was just one man involved? Like,
wait, what'd she say to threaten the entire world?
She was, right? Like, she's...
What'd she say?
So she was like, oh, I'm gonna... This is
the way she said it.
She was scary.
She was like, if you think this was bad now, y'all have unleashed a monster among y'all.
Oh
Erica,
yeah,
shut your
she's
ass up.
definitely crazy. Fuck that bitch. So fuck her kids. Fuck her. They say all
First of
burn in the
all,
oven.
I knew Erica was
I
weird.
don't want to
as
ever
fuck.
wish hate upon anyone at all, not her. But the fact that she did that, like, why are you like literally looking like threatening the entire world for what this one person did that was probably on your side, by the way? It's not us.
Yo, she was mic'd up over her husband's body. That wasn't weird to anybody.
No, that's really weird. I
She
didn't
was
know that.
literally mic'd up and whispered.
So we wanted to
"I love you" in the
hear
most
what she
cringy
had
way.
to say to him. Oh wow.
Like, was that not cringe enough for that? That shit scared me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like,
I didn't know that, Jay. That's fucking.
well, I mean,
She
maybe it
literally
was.
posted on her Instagram. It's like a video of her over her husband's body, and she's like, "I love you," and it's deep into the mic.
I'm terrified. I'm literally fucking terrified. Like, that's weird because I don't have Instagram anymore, but
Nah, yeah, she
I
was
just
most
thought she was
most
severe.
definitely on some publicity type. I don't even know. She was moving real crazy. She had a whole podium in her office. A podium.
Damn, imagine the next mustache man is a woman.
I ain't gonna lie.
had to say
Having
that.
a podium in your husband's office in less than 48 hours. Of his
And
life
instead
is
of like ethnically
But-
cleansing, they cleanse like their vaginas.
Okay, so
Listen, we
hear
do
me
that
out.
shit.
I heard.
Shut up, this guy. Huh. What are you talking about?
that was crazy work though.
What do you mean cleanse their? What is he talking about? What do you mean cleanse their? I want to get what?
Because you know,
Don't
the-
even
hold on,
ask. Why do you even want to ask him
Because I
something like
wanna
that?
know that he's being
Hold on,
weird.
hold on. I'm not
Like,
there's a
But
reason
my
man,
God, for what?
On the idea
what?
of what
because
that
you know the SS, they were like
Oh
the
my
mustache
God.
man was obsessed with
is.
being
This is
clean.
why.
They were obsessed with being clean. They were like OCD.
And then
I don't know
like
if you knew that.
even with Nick Fuentes,
Alright, bro.
he's another one that pisses me off.
Yeah, he's
Every
another
time
one.
he
He's
speaks-
next on the list.
Every time he speaks, I just think to myself, I know for a fact you don't get laid. I know you don't. I know
This guy
pussy
Nick
when I hear
Fuentes
it. I hear it in his voice.
he's ethnically diverse. Like he's part Mexican, American.
Fuentes?
Yeah. Nick
So
Fuentes
what the
is
fuck is he?
he's half Mexican.
Oh,
You guys
That's
didn't
cute.
know that?
I actually, so the person that I'm with, like his family, he's Mexican American. He has some
Yeah,
family.
but he's
They're
like
also
yeah.
MAGA, which, excuse me, but that's fucking crazy to me.
it's okay. Nick just need to
They'll
get laid.
show you.
Once Nick gets
I
laid,
can
his
show
whole
you. I can
attitude
show
will
you.
change.
I
I
can show you.
promise.
I think
Why
it's
do you think he's so radical? Like why do you think he's trying so hard?
He just needs somebody to sleep with him. That's really what it is. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know no pussy when I hear it. It's really that.
I agree.
Well-
Jay, I
No,
agree.
you could tell this dude doesn't because he tased some girl that fucking went to his doorstep. He tased the girl.
I'm trying to tell you. He just
Yeah,
needs
Nick
to get
Fuentes
laid.
tased the girl when she went to her house. Went to his house.
Why?
He tased the
Why?
girl.
Why?
He got
Why?
arrested. It's all public information. You find it out. I'm not gonna tell you.
Hold on. Imagine a woman coming to you because she's like, hey, I want to, like, have a good time.
He tased the girl at his doorstep. He tased the girl.
Because
He
he's
gets
an
over-
insecure, but I know insecure, no pussy getting men.
You don't
It's
believe
a
me? You
fight.
think I'm fucking lying?
No, I
Look it
do.
up. Look it up right now. You'll find out for yourself.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay,
if
since
Nick
we're talking
Fuentes-
about individuals that may speak and have controversy, how are y'all feeling about what Mr. Charleston White did at
Who the
my
fuck
alma
cares? Who the
mater?
fuck cares? We
Charleston
need to
White is a
focus on
certified
solutions.
clown. He is a
Yeah,
certified
fuck him.
clown.
Who cares? You're only saying that because he's for you, but he's not for
No, he
everybody.
disrespected
We need to find
the school
solutions.
I graduated from, sir.
We need to
That's why I
find,
brought him up,
solutions.
sir.
That's all we need to focus on. Fuck
The crazy
people.
thing is,
Fuck
Charleston
these
White
people.
literally told y'all
Yeah.
exactly who he is. He don't like nobody.
Hey,
Literally.
fuck everyone. Fuck everyone that you mentioned. SKS. Fuck everybody. We need to find a solution. Why are we fucking focusing on people? Fuck them.
You know what the solution is?
My baby Jesus.
Everybody,
Yeah,
go ahead.
baby Jesus.
Everybody
Let's
go do
focus
their own thing.
on baby Jesus now. No, let's focus on fucking finding solutions to these problems. Like shut
Hold
the
on,
bitch ass
not
up.
the baby Jesus. Listen, baby Jesus is cute, but like that was really funny. Like not okay. Go ahead.
When you say
Yes.
solutions, are you talking about governmental solutions or societal solutions?
Well, though, we're talking about societal. Like right now, we're on a downward slope right now, and people want to get on the fucking shit and ride that shit till the last. But I feel
How
like
about we just be better human beings towards all human
I
beings?
agree. Yeah, we should be better human beings.
No. Crazy thing is, for the societal thing, I do think we need like a whole.
We need equal representation,
Hold on, I'm getting like
reparations, and we need acknowledgement from different communities to allow people to live the way that they live.
But the thing is, the right,
what I mean by
right's
that
not
is
gonna like that.
culture, accepting the American culture for what it was, and it's always been a diverse culture.
I get it. I want to take this conversation. I've been inviting people. Can I just also ask people to tap the screen? Because I did ask host to please start his own live, because the live that he wasn't, I wasn't also. Okay, it wasn't, like I've tried that too, right, host? Like, I've tried going on to conservative lives and trying to have a good discussion. It works for like 2 to 3 minutes, but
You can't
because their talking points are structured
Oh,
to
Dana
take
J is here.
take
Dana
any
J who
person's
called
questions
me
opportunity out of the way. They're not there to hear you out. They're there to spew the rhetoric.
they're not. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not.
you
By the
can't teach
way,
the old dog new
Dana
tricks.
J, I would like for her to come up because I do feel like she is up. She follows me for some reason and calls me Antifa.
But you're obviously not. So.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so like I'm telling you, the way they structure their talking points, it's done in a way where it shuts you out. They do many tricks. They do a lot of tricks in their debates.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I jump in for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Are false equivalencies.
I haven't said much about the whole Charlie Kirk situation simply because of this. I don't agree with most of his talking points. I don't. He's a Christian man. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in religion at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is the problem. I say a whole lot of shit that people ain't gonna agree with either. You know what I'm saying? I say a whole lot of shit that most people, well, not even most people, just a lot of people are not going to agree with. So in America, we have this thing called freedom of speech. If people are not allowed to say what they think and we can't have the discourse in the first place, then all of us are fucking targets.
No, you're not wrong.
All
You're
of
not
us.
wrong.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think any of us
I'm a
are
target,
gonna
especially
say-
T-Bone. T-Bone, they coming for your motherfucking ass, bro. You feel like this is what I'm saying? Like, when are we going to get to the point where people are thick-skinned and intelligent enough to actually be able to have the conversation without trying to unalive somebody?
Look,
That's weird to me.
I agree with that.
I would agree with that if Charlie Kirk was trying to have a
listen to me.
conversation.
I think we all agree.
All he did was have.
Hold on.
That's the thing. Hold on.
Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. Okay, so yeah, obviously, I think we can all agree. It doesn't matter what fucking side politically you lean on.
No, I don't think we all agree.
Hold on. The First Amendment is in the Constitution for a reason, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Same way the Second Amendment is, and so forth.
I'm going to speak to someone who's graduated law school, and I can tell you that the First Amendment doesn't apply. Ask me, but go ahead.
Yeah, but
Doesn't apply.
So, like, let's hypothetically speaking, you had a time machine, and you were able to time travel back to when Mr. Mustache Man started rising as a public speaker. Would you, or would you not, just eliminate the problem in the bud before it snowballs to what we had in 1945?
Okay, see, this is the thing. You asking me to go back in history, right? But I live in 2025.
No, answer the question.
Hold on. I am going to answer the question. Bread, hold on.
It's a yes or no question.
Give me bro, I will fucking mute you if you don't let me respond.
Bro,
this is the thing. It's not a yes or no question because we live in 2025. And I'm going to say something else that's controversial. Hold on. Let me answer the fucking question.
You're not answering. You have to say yes and you can follow up with something else.
No, it's not a yes or no. It's not.
I literally structured it that way so it could be a yes or no question.
No, you structured it that way so you can get the response that you want.
Would you or would you not eliminate him?
Considering what's going on in Palestine today, absolutely not. Maybe he was correct. You feel better now? You feel better now? That's what you get when you don't let somebody respond in the way that they want to. You try to structure the question to get the answer that you wanted.
We have to lead to Israel-Palestine. We can talk about that afterwards. Yes or no question?
No. I don't think anybody should be unalive for speech. I don't think any. See, that's what I'm saying. You try to structure the question to get the answer that you wanted instead of the answer that I wanted to give. Anybody who's intelligent can see what you just did. Anybody
a
who's
Yahtzee
intelligent can see
sympathizer.
what you just did. Okay, so you're a Zionist
Are
sympathizer?
you a
Are you
Yahtzee
a Zionist
sympathizer, or are you
Are
not
you
a
a Zionist
Yahtzee?
sympathizer, sir?
Are you a Yahtzee
Or are you a
sympathizer, or are
Zionist
you not a
sympathizer?
Yahtzee sympathizer?
Can we
Okay,
refrain
so
from
Why are you
turning
not?
into an episode of baddies?
Explain to me how you're not a Yahtzee
Because it
sympathizer.
sounds like we're turning into an episode of baddies.
This is my
Answer that.
problem. This is my problem. This is my how you doing? This is my problem.
Are you a
right
Yahtzee
at the end
sympathizer, or
No,
are
I'm
you
not.
against it?
No,
Okay,
I'm not.
so you're
Are you a
against
Zionist sympathizer?
No, I'm not. Why the fuck would I be a Zionist sympathizer?
Because the same reason why you saying I'm a Yahtzee sympathizer. It goes both ways, sir.
Yeah,
But
when
you-
you
but,
mix
like,
it in
how
the
we got to-
age, like that's the response.
How we got to your question?
How we got how we got to it
That's
is
how
you cut
debates
me
work.
off.
You can't track. I think that's your problem.
How we
You
got
can't
to it is
track.
you cut me off and you didn't let me finish my statement. How we
No, but I
got to
only
it is
cut
you cut me off and you
because
didn't let
I
me
asked
finish
you a
my
question,
statement.
You wouldn't answer it. You wouldn't answer it.
Ooh, I love being a moderator. Thank you, T-Bone. This is the thing. This is the thing, right? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I don't have to agree with your view on the world. I don't. But I will still defend your right to say what the fuck it is you want to say because that's your opinion. As long as you're just saying it, the left now considers words to be violence, and that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
left does? Is that what you're saying, the
yes,
left?
the left does.
Why is
Absolutely.
this a
I
bipartisan
disagree with
thing?
that.
Why- I thought you just said it was a constitutional problem.
It is a constitutional problem, but I have heard many times the left say that words can be
But
violent, and
it's
words
not-
cannot be
Yes.
violent in my personal
You
opinion.
don't have a
Oh,
problem
no,
with
I
the
agree with you,
Constitution
Brown.
because
Can
you're all
I
for the
just
First
talk to Brown
Amendment.
for a second, Brett? Is it okay?
Who is this dude Bogart in the fucking conversation? Can anybody else talk, or is it just you?
No, you're getting mad.
Can I
because
finish my
I'm
statement before
challenging
you try to
that's
cut me
all.
off and try to tell me what I'm trying to say?
I'm
You
challenging.
keep cutting me off. That's why I'm getting mad. That's why I'm getting mad because you keep cutting me off.
Ladies,
I've been
ladies,
sitting back.
let's
I've
keep
been
the
sitting back,
quorum.
letting you talk. I've been sitting back, letting you talk. Can I please respond in the way that I would like to respond? I appreciate that. This is my problem, right? Simply because you say something that I don't agree with does not mean that everything that you say is necessarily violent towards my life. Now, don't get me wrong. There is some rhetoric that I might punch you in the face for. I mean, you know, but words cannot be violent. And this whole idea of we're going to unalive people because they have a difference of opinion than us, everybody on this fucking panel is a target thing. That's
Right,
the problem.
You
That's the
contradicted
problem.
yourself.
And when
right
we
now.
keep on, oh my
Oh
god,
my God, can I interject?
he a
for-
leftist, ain't
You're
he?
just dragging it. You already.
You a
Can
leftist,
we
ain't
not
you?
make this
Because y'all
about
the only
left?
ones who
Can I
act
just
like
say
that.
something? Can I please just say something? Please.
Make
I
your
just want to say that I think that I agree with Brown on this. Like, okay, so in the law, the way we learn it, excuse me for that. But anyway, in the law, the way we learn it is thoughts cannot be prosecuted, right? Like words can't be, thoughts can't.
Exactly.
I agree with that. That is very important. But only actions can be prosecuted.
Exactly.
At the same time, when
Bree,
it
do
comes
you
to
go
like,
around? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were
go ahead. No,
done.
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, if you say that words can be harmful, is it okay for a white
I
woman
didn't
to
say that, did I? I said they can't. Okay.
You specifically said that words cannot be harmful.
She
No,
said
no.
prosecuted.
I literally said prosecute. I did not say that. Of course, words can be harmful, and that's the next step I was going to
So-
go at. Thank you.
So what's the difference between like something being harmful and not prosecuted versus something being
Thank you
harmful
for
and
bringing it-
prosecuted?
You're still alive.
Thank you so much. Yeah, but thank you so much for bringing that up because that's actually key, and I think what you guys are talking about. So thoughts and feelings and all that, they cannot be like prosecuted because they're not actionable yet. But something that is actionable, like you take action upon something, right? That can't, like an action can be illegal.
So
Okay.
if so, if let's-
Yes.
Ultimately,
Well,
it's
I'm
subjective.
just-
Ultimately, your views are subjective
Brett,
until there's
just
action.
one
Action,
second.
right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I'm saying what
Also-
can
I
be
just wanna
prosecuted.
ask,
we should
And, like,
just-
even
we
when
should
it
just
comes.
we should just let a man operate just as Mustache Man did and wait for it to snowball until shit starts popping off.
Absolutely
By then
not.
it'll be too
He
late.
made it, Brett. He made it actionable, though. He did.
By
Well,
then it'll be too
here's
late.
here's my main question.
So go
Okay.
find David Duke and lock him
Can
up
I
then.
finish my statement then? Because if we're going to take it to that level,
I
Brett,
just
that's
want
not
to
what
ask
I
Bree a
said.
question because she's you said that you've studied law, correct?
yes, I graduated law school.
So if I have like,
Congratulations.
let's say a very big public following, right? Let's say like 1.5 million people follow me, and to all my followers, I'm saying that they're these Jewish people, right? And they control everything. I think it's very suspicious that they control. We need to do something and like take back our
That's
country.
neutral.
Like, how is that harmful? I'm just saying words.
Okay, so I will tell you as an American.
It's not.
Can I just say, as an American, the way we learned, so incitement is what Donald Trump did on January 6th. Incitement is an exception, right, to the freedom of speech. And it has to do with, like, did you name a place and a time and a call to action?
Incitement of violence.
Did that action take place? Can I please finish, Brett? Did that action, I don't mean to sing you guys, I'm so sorry, Brett, but I just want to finish. Did that action actually take place, right? So he called out for January 6th a time, a place, and a call to action. Did that action actually take place? That actually fundamentally fulfills the elements of the exception to the Freedom of Speech Act.
What are the exceptions to the, like, what are
incitement? Incitement is that's what I was talking about.
Incitement of violence.
Just one, that's it? Incitement of violence?
The incitement, and what else is it?
I think false emergencies is one too. Like, you can't go into a burning building and yell at
Well,
people.
that is incitement of violence.
Fire in a theater.
Yeah, that is incitement. That is
I
incitement.
feel like it's incitement too. Yeah, bro. I feel like it is too.
So when
Anyway.
Charlie Kirk was saying that he was spreading like hatred by saying that black people are
I don't
hired
think
by
he was
DEI.
doing this. Hold on. I feel like we're getting
Wait, Breeza. Is how you say it, Brazaza?
You can just come in.
Bree, just let Scramble finish real quick because I want to hear the argument.
So when you're saying that, when Charlie Kirk was saying that Muslim people are taking over this country and slitting the throats of Americans, and saying that Palestinian children should not be allowed into this country, and that there are no starving kids in Palestine. And then when he was saying that all black people are DEI hires in whatever positions they're in, and that Ketanji Brown Jackson was not elected because of her merit, but because of her being a black woman. You think all of those are not any forms of incitements of racial violence?
To be honest with you, I actually do think that they are. Yeah, I think they are. To be honest with you.
Oh.
But here's the thing.
Here's the thing, though. Can I finish that statement? I do think they are, but I don't think they fit the Supreme Court's very rigid standards of what that means.
Yeah. So then,
in my own opinion, it is.
Somebody can all they need to say is, like, in a video game, I think that we need to enslave all black people.
I know that's problematic.
Yeah, that's. Do you not see a problem with that logic?
Of course I do.
It's problematic. It's not against the law.
Ross is sounding like I don't agree with that.
Being problematic and being against the law are two different things. Something can be against the law and still be problematic. Something can be in law and still be problematic.
I think
Scramble. Hold on, Bree. Just give me a second. Scramble, do you not understand that some people would consider what you're saying right now to be problematic?
Well,
it's problematic.
Of course, yeah.
That's the thing about free speech. Hold on. See, this is the thing about free speech. It's the pendulum swings both ways. That's why it's called free speech. You get to say it. You have your right to have your fucking opinions. You know what I'm saying? And then just like what Bree was just saying a second ago, it's when you start acting on it, then it becomes a problem. You can walk around the world. You can walk around the world with all the fucked up opinions that you want. But that's in your head. As long as it stays in your head and you don't propagate this shit into the world, then we don't have an issue.
We understand
the moment when you take action. Oh my God! Y'all so sensitive. You don't make no sense.
The same thing.
I said I wanted to hear the argument. Can I respond?
You just did.
I don't know who this
you
dude
just
is.
answered.
I'm not done. I'm not done,
bro.
The thing about it is though, is I personally feel like we have this this idea today that just saying something is violence. It's not.
Okay. All right, yeah,
it's not. Y'all just too
it. All right, stop
now.
it. Are you done now?
You know what?
This guy's just
you know who is done? You know who is done? You say something.
He really, I feel like we need to be respectful of each
other.
You're
done. Now you can come back up when you're ready to let somebody else talk.
He was.
He keep cutting me off. Every time I talk, he cutting me off. And I understand that you don't. This is exactly the example that I'm making. I understand that you don't like what I have to say, but I still have the right to say it. The same way I didn't necessarily agree with what Scrimmer just had to say, but they still have the right to say it. This is America. We have discourse. You can't unalive people for having a difference of opinion than you. So who was wrong in this problem? I mean, who was wrong in this issue? Was it Charlie Kirk or was it the one who actually pulled the trigger?
I don't think that dehumanizing black people and immigrants and stuff like that is just a difference in opinion. I don't either. So then it's not a difference in opinion.
No, nobody's saying it is a different speech.
That's not what I'm saying. Oh my God.
What is it?
Here's the thing. I understand both sides of this argument because we're talking about the potential of what the person's saying and then what it can do. The thing is, when we're talking about legality, it starts a slippery slope. Because now we're talking about discretion and how we win and when we want to apply this. And then it's going to start to get selective.
A person in the comments
start to play a part.
Agree, Jay, and that's the problem. I agree, and that's the problem.
It will set a bad precedent if we sit there and say, if someone has speech that can potentially be harmful and potentially do this, we should prosecute them. Now,
conspiracy is a whole ass charge. So,
but the thing is, if we get to that point, then that means at this point, all we have to do is collectively deem something potentially harmful, and now you're in the hot seat.
Exactly, and that's a problem. Do you think that's a problem or not?
That's a hard thing to combat. That's why when we try to we build our laws, we try to make them one size fits all. We try to make it black and white so it doesn't set a bad precedent. Because the thing is, we've made some mistakes in the past with law before. That's why lawyers can get away with certain loopholes.
Oh, don't on that lawyer.
But Jay, I don't know which side you fall on. Do you agree with freedom of speech, or do you think that some speech shouldn't be allowed?
I completely agree with freedom of speech. Charlie Kirk was just a situation of playing a stupid game. You win a stupid prize. That's all that is.
There is a spy amongst us, by the way. Travel cases.
So who do we think? I just want to know what side you fall on, Jay.
Obviously, the assailant is in the wrong. Nobody is sitting here and cheering. I'm not cheering on the assailant. I could give a damn about the assailant or Kirk, to be completely honest.
Oh, okay. That's all I need you to clarify.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna 1 sec. So what we were, can we get on topic a little, right? What we're talking about. Listen, actions like what you can be prosecuted for should be more than just thoughts, right? We all agree. Yes or no?
I do. I agree. I don't know about everybody else, but I agree.
Aruka and Jay and Brett. Sorry?
Wait, I didn't even hear what you said.
Can you say that? Yeah, say that one more time.
I was talking to someone else.
I think what I said was like things that are more than thoughts should be like thoughts by themselves should not be actionable, right? Which means like you cannot prosecute for thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
no, but see, okay, yeah, that's the problem with that though, because the truth is thoughts can become. It's not that they can't just because they haven't been said. It's a matter of time. It's when it's going to be said.
And like I said, that's a slippery slope.
Don't be so deep about it, babe. Don't be right. Come on.
No, what do you mean?
That's very simple. Do you think that you should be prosecuted for your thoughts?
Absolutely. I think people do get prosecuted for their thoughts, their beliefs.
For
under
certain
conspiracy.
thoughts,
dangerous.
Yeah, the government. It's the government that does that. It's not me.
I don't know what kind of schmuck you agree with it, but
conspiracy is a charge. It's a felony.
Bree, I had a question.
Conspiracy is a felony. You don't have to do anything. If you conspire to do something against a federal agent, that is a felony.
So conspiring is different from thoughts.
Wait,
by the way,
that's a goalpost.
Exactly.
You don't objectively have to do anything to be charged with
But the thing is,
conspiracy.
conspiring.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
I had a question
No,
for Bree.
You don't have to do anything actionable. You don't have to take action.
I had a question for Bree. My question is that if I found out that my neighbor told me that he was having thoughts of like diddling a little kid, do you think he can be
doing what? Like what? A little kid?
Like fondling a little kid. He told me that. Do you think that
Actually, I can answer that question for you. Legally, they can't do anything to him until he does something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really?
No, but I wanted to finish.
What?
Hold on. Like, am I a teacher? Am I a doctor? Am I a lawyer? Then I'm like legally bound to report that. But honestly, would I, even if I wasn't? Yeah, I would report it. I would report it.
No, my question is, will he be like? Will anything happen to him legally?
No.
No.
Yeah, they can.
No, unless there has been some bad done. No.
That's not true at all.
That's just crazy.
I know it is. That's the law, though. It's weird.
No, that's not true at all. You're actually wrong on
Then
that.
all of us going to jail. Everybody on this panel need to go to jail.
Hold on, I want Brett to answer this.
I mean,
listen, Brett. His question, Skirmbra's question was, if someone thinks about harming a child, right?
Yes, and he's saying it. He's saying it to other people.
Please,
yeah, that's.
You as a neighbor heard from your neighbor that he's going to harm this child. God forbid, right? Whatever. And then so I'm saying when you can be held accountable, and you didn't report it is when that action actually takes place. Do you understand what I'm saying?
The difference is that's
Crazy.
a
I
threat.
get
You're
what you're
saying
saying.
that I have to wait until
works.
that child gets harmed in order to report
Yes.
somebody?
Yes.
You
Yes.
can't
No, you
report
don't.
it.
No, that's not fucking true at all. That's
No,
not
it's
true
just
at
a
all.
lie.
No,
Stop listening to the fucking lies. Okay,
I'm
each
sa-
state,
bro, listen,
Bro,
I'm
you need to
saying
calm
you
down.
can't
Let other
report
people
it.
each
talk.
state has a
God,
penal
what is
code. They have
happening?
their own municipal
I am
code on it.
saying you can report it. You can, of course, report it, but it's not actionable
I'm saying
until it
actual
It is.
charges. There's charges to that. What are you talking about?
charged
What would
on
the charge
thoughts.
be?
Yes,
No, tell me.
you're
What would the
threatening
charge be?
someone.
Tell me the charge.
There is charges
Yeah,
on
there
that.
is
Here
no-
in
What would the
California-
charge be?
well, I don't know where the
Close, what are we
fuck
doing
you're
here,
from.
Tom?
Here in California, we do have that charge.
What's the charge?
What would the
I'm in
charge be?
California.
What is I'm a
the
lawyer,
charge?
bro?
What's the charge, bro?
I can't. I'll look it up right
I know
What's the
it's
charge?
off the back of my hand.
But there is, because people get arrested for simply texting 17-year-old girls saying that they
No
want to fuck them.
pictures?
People get arrested from saying the
That's
N-word.
an action.
What do we get arrested for?
That is a action.
Hold on. We need to define what a thought and an action is. Okay.
Okay.
If you are thinking something,
Obviously,
it
you
is
can't
in
get charged
your
for
mind.
thinking
Hold
about
on.
something. You have to fucking say it.
Hold on.
No one's fucking saying
Get out of your
allow
feelings
others to
and
speak.
listen.
You're getting
Get out of your
fucking-
feelings
you're
and
mixing it
listen.
up.
No,
That's
Brad.
not what
No,
I
you
said.
are.
That's not what I said, dude.
Well, listen. We need to define what thoughts and actions
Or in your
are.
head.
A thought
This is the first
exists
grade.
nowhere else but your mind. An action is when you have taken an action upon it. If you are communicating with a minor, you have
That's something
taken
that's tangible.
I can
actions
still convey-
toward your sick
But if
thoughts.
you're sending pictures, that is actionable. If you're Brad, I want you to listen to me, bro.
But I think
You
you're
can
also
come back
missing
up
the
when you're
middle
ready to
stage,
let other
which is
people
like
speak.
telling someone else
No,
they're
I
about to
just
do
wanted
it.
to make it very clear when I'm talking about the distinction, and I think thoughts and acts, right? Like if you're sending pictures, that's action.
Exactly. Making actions towards their thought. There's a difference.
By the way, Brett, I understand why this becomes like,
No, it's because people are stupid and they don't understand how the law works. That's all it is. That's
Well,
why
I've
there's
been
so much
to local
perpetuation.
elementary
You don't
level.
understand.
That's why
Are you
No,
standing in
no,
front of a mirror? You standing in front of a
Those
mirror when
people,
you say
those
that?
people
He must be.
perpetuating this kind of things, and
I got two
that's what
questions.
they want. They
Neighbor,
want to
I'm
live in
gonna
this free
hurt my
world where they
child.
don't have rules. That's what it
I
is.
have two
That's
questions.
an action. If you
Jesus
tell your
Christ.
neighbor something,
You
that's
still
an
get
action.
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
get charged.
The
if-
forehead
if
up there
this-
said, if I tell my neighbor I'm going to hurt my child,
Exactly.
that
You're
is
missing the middle
actionable.
stage.
That's actionable. That's
That's
actionable.
what you
That's
said,
probably a
Frieza.
bad example.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's probably
like,
a
that's
bad
one way to
example.
convey your thoughts. You don't have to actually do it to get charged.
What's actionable?
Dumbass.
Like if you're gonna if I listen. If
Man,
you-
this bitch is clueless.
Fucking idiots.
Frieza, you said, if I tell my neighbor that I'm going to hurt my child, you can't get in trouble for that.
That wasn't Breeze's
That
example.
is what Frieza said.
That was not Breeze's example.
That's Breeze's
That was the
example.
exact
Okay,
example.
what are you guys trying to discuss here? Because I hear 50
We're,
different
right
things
now,
and
right
everybody's
now, we're pointing out how stupid Breeza is.
Oh my goodness.
And then
Okay.
just keep getting kicked out.
What I'm trying to say is thoughts cannot be actionable until
You've been trying to say it for 20 minutes.
Like there are people, right? There are people who can say something like to a teacher, to a lawyer, to a doctor, and then it does become actionable. They have a mandated duty to report this shit.
Yeah, but
Yo, T-Bone,
Man, if I went to
there's
my neighbor
actually
and
no
said-
action. There's no actually objective
actionable.
action taken in order for you to get charged. So no, you're wrong. There doesn't have to be an actionable thing yet. It's just a thought. You can convey it, and you can still get arrested for it.
Yes, you can communicate it and then you get arrested.
But I did say that. I said, me as an individual, would I report that even though I'm not mandated? Of course I would.
But that's the
Well, my
thing.
point
As
is
soon
you
as you
couldn't get
say it
over
out loud,
You can still catch
as
a
soon as-
charge for it. So all
for
for all
God's
speech
sake.
isn't protected under the First Amendment.
Okay,
So you're,
I have a
that's
question.
just a lie.
I'm having thoughts about you right now, Brad, or the police gonna come pick me up.
Brett Brown, let me finish this thing, please, hon. The only time the First Amendment is applicable to any of these situations, I don't want to yell, is when the government is involved, okay?
You know for like 20 minutes.
The government is involved
You would
regardless.
do really well by listening.
When it comes to law
the First
enforcement-
Amendment is not an issue here at all. The
I didn't even
only
fucking
time-
say that.
Okay, well, whoever it was.
Okay, well, whoever it was. Well, you know, it's just like the same thing at the end of the day.
Well, your box lit up. I'm so sorry. Someone said something and your box lit up.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. The question was if my neighbor is having thoughts and they come to me and express those thoughts, correct?
That's an action.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
Reza said you can't get in trouble for that. What are you talking about?
You can still get in trouble for that. You did.
You can't get arrested for threatening somebody.
You can. You fucking can.
You definitely can get arrested for threatening somebody.
Yeah,
yes, you can.
Reza
Wind
said
blowing
you
your
can.
head, fucking tumbling.
You guys were saying no.
You know what? I want to say something.
You got this
No,
big
dumb.
lawyer up here trying to act because
You guys
she
are fucking dumb.
faked being a law major. She knows the law. And now she's trying to revert back on what she said.
I'm not a law major. I have a Juris Doctorate degree.
Dude, this guy with the red shirt, he's a dumbass. Like, he said that you couldn't get arrested for a threat.
Stop simping for this forehead. She said,
close enough to my side.
if you tell your neighbor that you're going to hurt your child, you can't get in trouble. That's what the forehead
That's
said.
not what I said at all.
That's exactly what you said. You can't
Well, that's
just
not
deny
true.
it. That's
You know what?
the
Maybe
worst
I
thing you
understand
use.
why MAGA is so dumb.
I'm not MAGA, you
You
dumb
guys
bitch.
don't get fucking
We're not even
whatsoever,
MAGA.
do you?
MAGA
That is
people are like
not what I
10% of the
said, at
population
all.
at this point. Okay, you can't just generalize conservatives like that anymore.
Yeah, you can.
It's crazy.
It's all the same. Well,
Crazy, you all the time. That's why you get yelled at on your own live all the time because you say something and then try to say, "Oh, that's not what I said."
just flips off the
If you
40-year-old.
hurt somebody, then that is an action. And that is actually something that you can be prosecuted for. Yes, it is. It's threatening.
Did someone say objection?
It's not anything else. It's speech.
Stop.
Speech.
Why does
okay?
T-Bone always have a white lady? Have a white lady.
Muting everybody.
Mute everybody.
Please do, R. Walker. Please
I'm
do.
gonna. All right. I need to make a quick statement. Fucking Christ, man.
I'm gonna drop him again. He getting
Listen,
on my last
in a
nerve.
situation like this, context is key, right? If I go to
Exactly.
Brown and I sit here and I say, you know, I'm struggling, trying not to do an egregious, like, gross thing, whatever, right? If I disclose to him, right, I'm struggling in maintaining my control, that's one thing. But if I go to him and I'm like, hey, I'm thinking of doing some shit, I'm planning to do something, that's an entirely different thing. While we're having these general conversations, context is really key.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, I hear you.
And that
R.
was the
Walker.
context.
And the other one is a
Context
conspiracy.
of what she said, if I tell my neighbor I'm gonna hurt my child, that I can't get in trouble for that.
Okay,
That's
first of
what
all,
she said.
You can't just deny it. That's exactly the
Ligma.
you.
Ligma. The key word is hold on, Bree. Hold on. The key word is I'm going to hurt. That's
Yes.
what R. Walker is trying to explain to y'all, right?
Correct.
If I'm having these thoughts in my head and they just stay in my head and it's something that I'm struggling with, then that's one.
Agree with
Hold on,
us,
let me
and
finish.
She said the
Just
thing
let
you
me-
don't agree with.
Just let me finish. Just let me finish, please.
Bro, you keep
Listen,
dragging it on. Just fucking land a plane.
Why even defend her? Like, she's just.
You don't have to defend me.
She says,
Stop
I'm
protecting
wrong,
the
but
white
that's
lady.
not what I
There,
said.
I don't need for you to defend
This is why
me.
we can't
I'm
have
okay
discourse
with
in
that.
America no
All
more.
I'm
Because
trying to
motherfuckers
Yeah,
don't
because
listen.
your ass
Because
dragging
she
it on.
keeps yelling at the camera.
Stop protecting the white lady.
I'm not protecting the white lady. I'm protecting the law. Because if that's the case, and you
Oh,
can get
yo,
locked up for
Brown,
thoughts
Brown.
now.
Anyone.
I'm having thoughts about
we
you
agree.
right now, so I need to go to jail for that?
Brown, B.
Yes.
The problem is that she said the wrong thing that we don't agree.
Yes, and she keeps
I never
denying
said
it.
what you said, okay? I never said what you said.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. The gaslight is
Continues.
insane.
The gaslighting, huh?
A typical white woman
if I
gaslighting
can,
people.
Literally,
Why
a typical
is
white
it
woman.
that
You're the one who's
I'm
gaslighting.
She said herself that if something like that, as all she said, sometimes it won't directly lead to an arrest.
Yes, that's all I meant. Is that it's not going to be actionable
That's
necessarily.
all she was saying. Is because basically,
What, so you're saying
what-
not 100% of the time, it doesn't always happen. You
Yeah,
could say that for
she's
anything.
wrong
Sometimes
about that.
sometimes lawyers mess up. Sometimes they write a document wrong, and then they have to release like a mass murderer
There's
the next
case law,
day.
yeah, and there's
It's
case
you
law
can use
on
any
this.
example, but it
there's
doesn't make her
many examples
necessarily right.
in the
Can
First
the
Amendment, like
mediocre white
cases.
boys please stop talking for a minute?
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Why is everybody whispering?
I'm not whispering.
Oh, you sound like it.
This
He's
guy's
just
hiding
loud,
on
man.
some,
Leave him
under some
Can you
pillows.
deal with
Don't
that?
like yelling over everybody else to get their
Jesus
point
fuck.
across.
I'm just having a
Yeah, I
normal
don't.
conversation in a normal voice. And Brad, you never shut up.
Because this guy, he keeps dragging it on. Just fucking land the
Damn,
plane.
bro.
It's just a white man and a white woman.
Move on.
I agree with him, but he can't just fucking land a damn plane already. Like, shut your bitch ass up.
You keep saying the goddamn same thing over and over again like you don't understand.
Okay, yeah, but to be fair, she
He
does the same
himself.
exact
Shut the
stuff.
fuck
Okay,
up.
you can't
Yo,
really
Manny,
be like
why
he
you
says the
dropping
same thing.
people just
He's making the
because you
same
got
argument
this
Because he won't let other people talk, and that's not
That's
conducive
not how
to a
T-Bone runs his
conversation.
shit, though.
I let you talk.
That's not
but you
conducive
talk
to a
for
conversation. I
centuries.
tried to mute him, but he keep unmuting himself.
Kick him
I feel like I
out.
have no problem. I feel like I have no problem. I come up
Like,
and then people, my name is Joe. I love you, babe.
This guy talks for centuries.
But
Okay,
honestly,
so
I don't want anyone
I
to
have two questions.
go ahead.
What are we trying to accomplish with this? Because I see the caption.
Right.
And
And this is not part. Yeah. Like,
No, we most definitely just went off on a tangent, a long ass.
MLK was a
fucking
Nazi.
tangent.
so what are we talking about, debating?
We're talking about raping kids.
Oh my
No, we're
like literally.
Dude, you can't say that.
Christ, Jesus.
You're
you
gonna
can't say that on
what?
TikTok.
I'm the one who dropped him, and I'm not gonna let him back up.
Horrible.
That was wild.
Ew.
Okay, so what are we?
I'm not
are we
gonna say
discuss-
he's poured or not, but that was.
Are we discussing Charlie Kirk? Are we discussing?
Let's discuss Charlie Kirk. That's I'm gonna vote for that.
Good God
Okay.
Almighty.
I think we're
So-
all voting for that. The thing was, we was debating whether or not he had the right to say what he said, whether or not you agree with him or not. What we were debating is whether or not he had the right to say it. That's all.
Of course he had the
Well-
right to say it. Of course he had the right to say it. Should he have
Yeah.
been taken out the way he was? No. But when I heard about it, did I feel sad? No, I didn't. What I felt, I'm going to be very honest, and I it's kind of cringe, but what I felt the moment I heard it was, well, at least he's not going to be around to, you know.
Well, there's a problem.
You're a
There's a problem
disgusting
with that.
bitch.
The problem.
Boiled down politics to that point.
I wasn't sorrowful. I wasn't joyful. I was indifferent toward the shit. I will say this. I find it crazy that we are talking and we're sitting there and we're like, oh, this shit isn't like. I'm going to bring up one point. Did George Zimmerman make money off of signing autographed skills?
Oh yes, and he sold the pew pew.
Absolutely did. Yeah, he did.
We can.
So can we just can we just come to consensus that when we're talking about general population, typically both sides can be pretty fucking disgusting?
Okay,
Absolutely. Yes.
We're talking about
Yep.
we're talking about also a demographic of people. When this man, we all saw the
Got that
9-minute
bitch
video.
up. He dropped the R word. I drop him and I meant it.
We all saw the 9-minute video. Of
Oh, I got you. If you don't get him, I will.
God damn it!
Like 5 people said.
Literally, people around the country were reenacting this man's unalivement for views.
Were they? I don't even know.
There are
We had
videos,
people twerking on-
pictures of
Some guy
kneeling
said
on other
stealing
people's
packs
necks.
right after he died.
Things. People
conference.
are always going to do a lot of crazy. Go ahead. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, keep your disgusting rhetoric to yourself.
Nice.
Talking about
Keep waffling to yourself. Talk to your fucking kids or husband.
why
about
do
that.
you?
You were like, oh my God, he's not going to be around anymore.
Yeah, I'm
That's
good
not
with
disgusting.
Yeah, you're
rhetoric.
disgusting.
Bro,
that. Am I
Hey,
disgusting? I
his
would
kids
not
aren't gonna have a
want
father.
him
Oh,
to
it was
be
fun.
honest.
And a
Stop,
husband,
Stop.
whether you
stop,
agree with
stop,
him or not,
stop.
he was a
Ligma. Ligma.
Yes, hello.
What do you think was good about what Charlie Kirk said? What was his
absolutely.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
My bad. I thought your question was done.
No, yeah, that's fine. What did he share about all the groups that he had a problem with? What was his positive contribution to the political debate?
Yeah, absolutely. Putting fathers back in the home, very positive statement. Very positive message. Nuclear family, very positive message.
Compared to what?
What do you mean compared to what? Not having a father in the home.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like there was this plan.
Well, if you look at demographics of who votes for who, I mean, you see a pretty clear split.
What do you mean there wasn't
married
a
people and non?
I was talking
there wasn't a plan. Like greatly reducing the welfare programs.
Oh, wait a minute.
No,
And
that has nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do with what you're talking about.
No, it
I
doesn't.
actually love that you said putting the fathers back in their home. How did they get displaced in the first place? Answer me that.
Exactly.
The welfare program.
No.
Who created
third and fourth
the
wave
welfare
feminism
program in the start of it?
It was the welfare program.
Yeah, you keep
United States
saying that,
government.
but you're removing the context of the fact that they made it.
Wait, how am I moving the context? You asked me a question.
Can you
I
shut the
answered,
fuck
and then you're
up and
telling
let me
me I'm
answer why
changing
you're
the
wrong?
context?
Let's be civil, fellas.
How about you shut the fuck up and don't put words in my mouth?
Let's be
I'm
civil,
not putting
fellas.
words in your mouth.
You
I'm
did.
listening.
You said I'm changing the context. I simply answered your fucking question.
All right, get over yourself and listen.
Like what?
Go one at a time.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give it to Barberg and then Ligma. You can go ahead and respond.
I think it's Barbie.
It's Barbagazi. It's a Scandinavian Yeti. Learn how to read.